Hey everyone, and welcome to Milo Game Reviews, where we review games both new and old on all platforms. My name is Milo, and if you like the content that I make, then please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a review when it comes out. Today we take a look at the recently released title Amanda the Adventurer 3. This is the third and final conclusion in the Amanda the Adventure trilogy and promises to be the developer's most ambitious project yet. For those who are not familiar with the Amanda series, I will explain a bit on what to expect. You see, the Amanda the Adventurer games are very different from most other Mascot Horror games. The average Mascot Horror game is a first-person experience where you have to solve puzzles through minigames that often test your reflexes or perform chase sequences to outrun a monster. Amanda, however, really revolves around puzzles that ask a bit more from the player. You need to actively pay attention to visual hints in the background, or properly listen to hints in the words that characters are saying. The result is a unique blend of an adventure game with a cool setting and story that can also be enjoyed by those who are not into those tropes of Mascot Horror games. In Amanda the Adventurer 3, we investigate the offices of the company Hamelin, where mysterious experiments are being performed on children. The company is also responsible for the video series called Amanda the Adventurer, which is a kids show that clearly takes inspiration from Dora the Explorer. Throughout the game, you will find multiple videotapes that you can watch in order to progress the game's story, as each tape presents you with a new puzzle or hint on what to do next. These videos are always well produced and very creepy to watch. The developers get that right mix in between feeling like an authentic kids show, but also that something is off, as part of the screen may be glitches or something might be on screen that does not belong in a kids show at all. During these videos, Amanda and her cute sheep sidekick Wooly go on various adventures like visiting a theme park or going to the beach. During these videos, they will often ask the player a direct question that you can answer freely. These are simple questions like, what do you do when a friend is sad? Or, what is something you would celebrate? Depending on your answer, you can actually get a unique response and animation, which is really cool. One thing that had me laughing really hard was that Amanda asked me what I would want to be when I grew up. And when I wrote YouTuber, she answered with some sass if I really thought I had what it took to become that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, while you are watching these videos, you will have to pause at certain sections and look around the environment in real time in order to solve the puzzles correctly. This is a really cool mechanic as it brings the experience to life, since just watching the video is a very static procedure. But by having to pause multiple times and explore around the area, it really becomes this unique mix that I have not seen often in other video games. This process was also in Amanda 1 and 2, but has gotten to the next level with Amanda 3. An early puzzle, for example, involves the brand name of candies on screen, and then you have to pause the video and walk around the office, and then you notice that some of the employees have similar names to the candy brands, which will help you further. What is also really neat is that during the game, new areas will become accessible, and the initially limited area will expand more and more. At the start, you just have access to the office area, whereas a while later, you can then also access the kitchen. Then a few puzzles later, a closed door in the hallway opens and offers a whole new place to explore, etc. This keeps that sense of wonder and excitement on what will come next. And though the puzzles are deeper and more complex than your average Mascot Horror game, they never get to the point of being ridiculous. There's a handy yet scary clown robot that can give you a hint to what you need to do whenever you are stuck. I was able to complete the entire game without looking up a solution, so that was fine. I did get stuck a bit multiple times though, one especially involving a puzzle with mirrors, but that was also part of the fun to conquer the puzzle. The game itself is not that long if you do everything perfectly, but since you will take some time to figure out the puzzles, you can expect to complete Amanda the Adventurer 3 in between maybe 4 to 5 hours. If you do everything correctly, then it will take around 2. The game also had some genuinely creepy moments, and this time also had proper cutscenes instead of still images. All in all, Amanda the Adventurer 3 is an upgrade in pretty much every way compared to its predecessors. Maybe the only thing I liked more about the previous game was its location, but that is very personal. I thought having Amanda 2 take place in a library felt very unique and cozy, whereas there are plenty of games already that take place in an office or a science lab. From what I understand, this third game will be the final installment, so I don't think we will see a fourth adventure. But in case they do ever make one, I hope it will be another adventure set in a cozy setting like the first game's attic or the library. The ending of the game also can hint to interactions with maybe NPCs that can speak, and Amanda 2 already had another character that would address the player, but I would love to see this expanded upon more. In the end, Amanda the Adventurer 3 and its series as a whole is a really awesome and unique experience within the Mascot Horror genre. It is a game that honestly can be enjoyed by those who do not like those common Mascot Horror tropes that much. If you like adventure or puzzle games in general, Amanda 3 is a great time. If you are not familiar with the series though, I would absolutely recommend starting with the first game, as you will be completely lost in its story and its setting if this is your first. Amanda the Adventurer 3 gets an 8.5. Since this will conclude the series, I do hope that maybe the developers will make a physical copy of this someday. Since on my other channel I archive games, I very much value physical media, as that means players and viewers can still enjoy the creator's work many decades after it has been made. There even have been games digitally released on Steam that do not work anymore on modern systems, and since there are no physical versions, they are also, in essence, lost to time. And I hope to dearest, that will not happen to Amanda and Wooly.